team.
Sick 'em. Sick 'em, Bella. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Y'all like doing what I'm doing? Give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. Dogs barking.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 7, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in now, Mike Burris. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today. Three and 0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Ready now, Sean Horn. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now batting, Alfonso Alfaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Grounder down the line at third. Burris at second. Horn at first with no outs. Now a swing and a fly ball. House is after it, and no one will track it down. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate, David Hernandez. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Omar Feliz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
That's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Behind 0-2 now. Pops this one up. Beckham in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The catcher.
Striding in, Maxwell Castillo. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So stepping in, Franklin Driver. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Driver.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box now, Joel Nieve. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Now at the plate, Benny Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice thing.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Novoa shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Mike Burris.
From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean.
In now, Sean Horn, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Two 2-0 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Jesus. Damn it.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Driver at third. Nieve on at second with 2 down. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box now, Alfonso Alfaro. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a throw behind the runner at third. Runner's back. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And a throw over to third. Back in standing.
Gotta aim it.
The set and the 2-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, David Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
David Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
I'm done.
So coming to the plate, Omar Feliz.
Right fielder.
Watch Kitty. Watch her sleeping cat over there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider. He takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
No, I ain't doing it again.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
full count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The catcher, number 36, Maxwell Castillo.
Standing in now, Maxwell Castillo, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
My dude ain't pitching right.
Ready with the 1-0. In tight.
My guy's not
tight.
pitching. He ain't pitching right.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now.
Oh, Jesus. Really? What is wrong with him?
Leads off first with 1 away. That one's in there. 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now.
Do what now?
2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So
I didn't hear you.
You have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Standing in, Franklin.
They're coming today, ain't they?
He drew a walk his first time up.
Huh?
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, wake up, boy.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. A throw behind the runner at 2nd, runner back standing. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will be fouled away. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the 2nd out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in, Joel Nieve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Joel Nieve.
He's set and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Robert Cottrell answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Cottrell.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Seawolves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sammy Batista gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
That was terrible in that game.
If a pitcher isn't finding the strike zone enough, he can be sure he'll hear about it from the coaching staff. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
You wanna watch TV? You can watch TV if you want. I can't wait till I get in the Major League. I hope I do. Tired playing in minor league.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Erie Seawolves. Division number 7 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box, Ton McGrath. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
On the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, daytime road game for them. What you got?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom 3rd in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
Andre, bravo.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Set to go now, Ray Galindo, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. At the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. To kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Jared McDonald, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 7 homers and 23 driven in. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Two and 0, here it is. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He loses him on ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Monahan comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Spinning a throw back to second, just keeping him close. Kiblahan over at second. McDonald on at first with nobody out. And that one got a piece of him. Coming to the plate now, James Quo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
That's in there. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Novoa is there. But it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2 pitch. and it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
They're going to score.
Get it. It's off the wall.
They're going to score.
1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second. 3 RBIs richer.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Odell Miklas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three runs already home here. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And the 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Standing in, Ton McGrath. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses ball 1. On the season, McGrath is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again, Andres Bravo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is up and in, ball 1. Shuck on third, Miklas on second, McGrath at first, 1 gone. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. House on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now batting. The second base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Galindo.
Galindo.
Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Trying to be quick to everything and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Altuna's out in front, 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Kivlahan. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Yahoo gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up now, Jared McDonald. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
McDonald.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
The shortstop, Johnny Monahan.
First offering on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Two out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Curve lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, James Quo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Nelson is going to get there. He's got it one away. Striding in once again, J.B. Shuck. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Shuck is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Hard liner to center field. Nelson is there. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey, Clinton.
Odell.
In now, Odell Miklas. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
I can't wake up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Altuna's out in front, 4-0.
There you go, beat us.
Sammy Batista enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 39, Sammy Batista.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-0 the final score today. The Altoona Curve took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Fernandez earns his 6th